Hello everyone, today we are talking about Bach Cello Suite number 3 in C major, the Sarabande. This is one of the most beautiful piece in the whole cello suite. I learned this when I was a young student back in Beijing in school, and it's always have a very special place in my heart. As a Sarabande, we know that first and second beat are equally important. Sometimes second beat even feel a little bit more important. So that gives this a little bit flowing to the dance. And in my own taste, I like the whole piece still in a very steady pause underneath the music. We can do the rubato in some of the passage to express the harmony and the feeling musically, but overall, I think still should be a very steady rhythm, a pause underneath. So always prepare the second beat. So in the second time, of course, you can do some ornament, as long as it is authentic and natural. I think it's all good. And the intonation is always a problem. So I try to keep my hands in a nice hand frame, but still, the number 5, that fifth, is still very hard to make sure it's absolutely pure in that intonation. So keep working on that. Again, because we want the music to be flowing, we always want to have a little direction. So in the first half, I think everything from the very beginning, the C major chord is always going to this A dominant 7th chord. And then you resolve to D, and then to the F sharp diminish, and then to the G major. Right? So I think just bring that harmony, even though we don't have the full chord, but we can still bring the character of the special chord to make the music more colorful and make the music more expressive. Second half, I think it goes towards to that bar 16 in this D minor region that we prepare through different harmony. Then eventually we go into the A major and then go to the D minor. So that second half, and I try to just barely touch the A string and still maintain my D string. So when I play the B, I'm still trying to hold the B. I know some players do that. I always feel it's a little bit funny to hear that kind of playing. So and I like to finish my phrase here, the A major, and then I start. I feel is more musically to me is more expressive. And then here, make something a little bit stand out, so we can have this diminished C sharp chord. And the result. And then D minor. Different voice. And I know this one, some people might really hate it, but I still feel this. The last chord, I think, roller chord sounds more tender, more in the character. I feel, even though it's a C major, but it's always have a little bit minor quality in it. So always be very, very gentle with the harmony. Maybe because a D minor in the middle. And if you clearly see there's two different voices, like the bar 19. So that's bring those two different voices in different articulations, so people can understand. Here, bass, middle voice, bass again. Top voice, bass, G. So let's do this really in this nice and gentle flow, very kind of submissive, yet have great perseverance, this character. Yeah, I think to me it's almost like a testimony of someone, going through a loss of life, yet still have this fragrance of love and kindness and endurance in their heart. So that's why I think I really love this piece, because it's not only just a piece of music, but it's reflection of what Bach feel about human nature. So hopefully you get some helpful tips. Let me know if you have any other comments. And until then, happy practice.